Welcome to Gluten-Free, Back to Basics. On today's episode, we're going to be making one of my all-time favorites, stuffing. Turkey stuffing. This recipe has been in my family for as long as I can remember, and it will always remain my favorite. So without further ado, let's get started. You're going to need sage, thyme, basil, salt, pepper, garlic cloves, celery, a small onion, a small green apple, 4 pieces of toast, apple juice, parsley sprigs, mushrooms, cooking oil, and of course your turkey. A half teaspoon of salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt, but any kind works. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. A half teaspoon of sage. A half teaspoon of thyme. A 1/4 teaspoon of basil. 1 small onion chopped up, 2 cloves of garlic finely diced, and this is 1 clove, so you know what a clove is. 1½ stalks of celery chopped up, 12 sprigs of fresh parsley diced up. And just so you know, 1 sprig is just the leaf part above the stem, so there's 3 sprigs on this one. 1, 2, and 3. 6 white mushrooms sliced. 4 pieces of toast cubed. If you're not on a gluten-free diet, feel free to use regular bread. 3/4 cup of apple juice. 1 small green apple thinly sliced. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of cooking oil to a nonstick pan. First, you're going to add your onions and your garlic. You're going to put that on a medium heat and cook it for around 2 minutes. Next, add your celery, your parsley, and your mushrooms and cook those for 2 minutes before adding the next ingredient. Add your spices next and cook those for an additional minute. Make sure they're already pre-mixed and make sure you spread them around so they get the flavor around everything. Add the apples and cook for 1½ to 2 minutes. Next, add your bread, followed shortly by your apple juice. Now cook the bread for 2 to 3 minutes or until it is soft. Now pour everything onto a plate or a Pyrex dish so it can cool, and let it cool for around 30 minutes. And in the meantime, let's prepare our turkey. Now add your stuffing to the back cavity of the turkey. If you have any left over in the end, you can always fill the front cavity up with any remaining stuffing. Once you have your stuffing inside, get your oven preheated. When your oven's preheated, then add your turkey. And here it is, the final product, my favorite part of Thanksgiving. This recipe has been in my family for as long as I can remember, and it still remains my favorite stuffing recipe. I think you'll like this one. And since I did this a week before Thanksgiving, that's why you don't see all the other fixings on my plate, like mashed potatoes and gravy and cranberry sauce. But I can guarantee you all those will be there on Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. If you're a huge fan of stuffing like I am, or if you're using a bigger turkey, feel free to double, triple, or even quadruple this recipe. I usually make 4 servings at a time. I use all 4 burners with 4 separate pans to do each of the servings. Feel free to do something like that. And that was today's episode. And for gluten-free recipes every time, make sure you stop by and visit my friends at the link below. Have a good day and happy holidays, my friends. Alright, so you're going to need 2 cloves of garlic finely diced up. Oh, I just ruined my shot. This is garlic. How do you feel about that? 2 cloves of garlic diced up finely. 2 cloves of garlic. What was it? Finely diced?
Yes!
12 sprigs of freshly cut shit. And there we have it. A very awesome and tasty dish, and I've said awesome in everything I've ever said, so I'm going to say something different. Hello everyone, welcome to Gluten-Free, Back to Basics. On today's episode, we're going to be making one of my all-time favorites